Well, hey everyone, how's it going? I'm going to try something I haven't done maybe ever, but at least for a long time, and that's use the whiteboard while I do a video. As you can see, there's this nice little glow right here. I'm going to try and work around that, but hopefully you can see a number scale, 1 through 10, and you can see a guy with a halo and a sword and a shield, higher self. What is your higher self and how to connect to it? Hi, Dido. Dido wants to say hello. Okay. So I first learned of the concept of a higher self about three and a half years ago from a friend of mine. And she described the higher self as the most potent and purest form of you. And that, hi Dido, and that if you wanted to, you could tap into your higher self, you could connect with your higher self. And when I first heard higher self, I thought it was really weird. I'm going to see if Dido will say hello because she's meowing a lot. Hi Dido. It's Dido. It's Dido. Okay, you're okay. Dido's getting a little old. She's going to be 15 this year. She has a couple benign cysts on her body. There's 3 of them. The one on her head's very visible. I sure love my cat Dido. I'm grateful for you, Dido. All right, so the higher self, the most purest and potent form of us. And believe it or not, there's probably times in your life when you have connected fully with your higher self, where I use this sliding scale. I rate myself every day on a spreadsheet, and I've been doing that for almost 16 months. And I've been on about, I'm gonna just draw the range on the scale it's been about from here to here as an average of all the categories. I know that's kind of hard to see, but between about a 4.5 to an 8.5 average. These days it's about a 7.5 to a high 7, sometimes 8. Still got things to work on, but there have been moments where I've had some of my categories get to a 10, and I've also been able to replay my life and look at past events and realize that there's been times in my life where I've been on a 10 on this scale. And one instance I can think of was a high school basketball game where, for whatever reason, I just was in the zone. Things just kind of lined up, and I was making shots, and things were just going great. So what I want to do is list the things that help you to connect with your higher self, because when you connect with your higher self, it's like you have a magic wand. We'll say this is a magic wand. And when you have that magic wand, it's almost like you can just create reality exactly as you want. And I look at anyone who has a hugely successful business or enterprise or life, and I have no doubt they've learned to connect with their higher self and to wield the magic wand. So here's some of the ways to connect with your higher self, that pure and potent being, that person that feels in the zone and can do everything. That startled me a little. I don't know if you'll be able to hear. A dog was barking outside. So let's make a little list here. Number 1, shed the ego. So the ego is the part of us that cares, that cares what other people think, that cares what the outcome is. Free from outcome. Shed the ego and be free from the outcome. So imagine you have no ego. You're free from the outcome. All of a sudden, there's no resistance. So let's go for number 3. Lack of resistance. And with these 3 things, you've gotten out of your own way. And you'll start to see possibilities. When these 3 things happen, it's pretty incredible, because I'll say, just for me, I will do things I normally don't do because I see nothing there's nothing that can't be done. Everything I think of is possible. Any idea I have is great. Anyone I want to go talk to, it's great. I go dancing at this club called the Westerner here. Well, right now I don't because of social distancing and quarantine effects. But there's been nights I've gone out dancing and these 3 things have been in alignment in my body. And I've had the most amazing night. I'm jumping around. I'm just grabbing people and dancing with them without even asking them to dance. Just an incredible, playful, fun feeling. So you might be asking the question, well, why, Jeremy, why aren't you like that all the time? Why am I not like that all the time? It's an excellent question. Life's kind of a roller coaster. My 1 to 10 scale, if I were to do it like this for the year, kind of looks like this. Up and down, just up and down, up and down. Well, goodness, why is that? There's things you can do to help bring that scale up over time, kind of like a stock goes up in price. You can raise the numbers. The closer those numbers get to a 10, for whatever matters to you. For me, it's my psychology, my physical body. How much energy do I have? How strong do I feel? How does my stomach feel? Various things that matter to me. And the more those get up to a 10, the more I start to feel a vibrational energy start to hum through me, especially as I start to hit an 8. I've only hit an 8 like maybe 10 times over the last 16 months. But it took me like 9 months to even hit my first 8. And now I've hit like 10 of them since then. I have no doubt by the end of this year, assuming I don't a meteor doesn't hit me, or I don't get like a trillion coronavirus particles trying to invade my body, assuming that doesn't happen, so I won't think about that anymore. I'm gonna hit a 9, I can feel it. So, what's number 4? Listen to your intuition. And be congruent with that. Our intuition is very potent and very powerful. How do you know when it's your intuition versus a reaction or some kind of fear? Here's how you know it's your intuition. Your intuition will guide you from a place of abundance, joy, happiness, love, all good things. And if it's not that, it's your ego. And if it's not that, it's your ego. So I'm going to share what my intuition tells me to do. Some of the things it tells me to do. And I'm going to write a list right here. 1, juice. Juice the hell out of vegetables and fruits and drink them a lot. I bought a new juicer, a very high-end juicer, and it arrived today. I had 2 full glasses of celery juice and 2 full glasses of apple carrot juice. Amazing. Supplement. I take 30 supplements a day, collagen, vitamins. I'll share some of those in future videos. But feeding my body nutritional supplements is another thing my intuition tells me to do. Number 3, strength from within. Focus on drawing my strength from within. I am the source of goodness and truth and light and good feelings and fun and good energy. I and I alone am responsible for that. I decide how I handle situations, how I react to things, how I'm going to move forward. I am the star of my own movie. I am the superhero in my own movie. I continually watch videos of Thor, Superman, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and the moments of their rising. Because in these movies, the superheroes get pushed down and they always come back up. And so I continually feed myself the superhero mentality. So the more I feel like Thor with lightning coming out of my hands, I know my scores are pretty high. There's a direct correlation. Create, number 4, my intuition tells me to create these YouTube videos, this daily challenge of doing these YouTube videos, a key factor in me connecting with my higher self. I'm not standing here next to this whiteboard if I did not start doing these daily videos this year. I spent 2018 and 2019 kind of disconnected from my YouTube channel. Maybe I did 20 videos total, if that. But here I am on video 82, I think, maybe 83. And the momentum's starting to increase. I bought some LED lights and a green screen, and now I'm researching really high-end cameras so I can have a really nice setup and some good lighting. And so when I do a whiteboard video in the future, it'll look better than this. Number 5, meditate. Meditate and keep myself in a strong, centered, and grounded state despite any obstacle or storm that comes. Life is going to throw curveballs and various obstacles and difficulties, challenges, frustrations. Just think of what's going on in the world right now. In Utah here, we just had a 5.7 earthquake. That's a significant earthquake. There's a virus spreading in the world, and I have a somewhat compromised immune system due to Lyme disease and active viruses, and so I just take all of that, and it's like satellites orbiting me. And here I'll stand, and I just kind of am like this with it, and I just feel it all orbiting me, and I accept it. I take inventory of it. I have this and this and this. My body has these diseases and challenges. Presently, they are a challenge. This is what's going on in my personal life, with my family, with my kids, with my career. I take stock and an inventory of it all, and I accept the reality exactly as it is. I don't try and change reality as it is. When reality presents itself, I say, all right, that's the reality of the situation. And I'm full acceptance, full gratitude, moving forward. Is there a bonus number 6? Yes. Whereas 5 is kind of a 3 and 5 are kind of mental strengthening. Number 6, my physical body is strengthening the physical body. So I've been exercising the last few months more than I have in a long time, and I'm starting to feel strong. I can do over 20 push-ups now. I'm starting to be able to do pull-ups. I can feel my body, I can jump. I can feel my body getting stronger. And I'm starting to have a desire and passion again for the things I was wanting to do. I just bought 20 chairs, and I'm gonna set them up here. I'm gonna turn the camera for a little bit. See if I can do this. See all this empty space right here? Facing this whiteboard? I'm going to do a seminar in my condo, and I'm going to talk about my journey and the things that have helped me. I'm going to write a book. I'm going to share it with people. People are going to come here. I'm going to use my fountain juicer that juices things very quickly and efficiently, and we're going to drink green juices and all sorts of juices, have super healthy food, have a good dialogue, connective discussion, and mingling. So here's the blueprint for connecting to the higher self with my own things that my intuition has told me to do. And these aren't all of the things my intuition has told me, but these are some of them. And my scale, if I were to, I'm gonna erase this for a second. And if I were to start from 2019 to today, from my scale to 2020, it's been like this. An up and down journey, but going up into this glow right here. And I want to get to a 9 as my average and standard. Sometimes it feels like an impossible dream, but it's the quest, it's the pushing towards the impossible that I think creates the growth. And I think with true and real intent, the universe, God, the universe, whatever's out there will show up with things to help. So this is connecting with your higher self. Gosh, 16-minute video, one of the longest I've done in a while. So thanks so much for watching. I'd love to hear your thoughts about connecting with your higher self and some of the things you've done. Hi, Dido. All right, see you in the next video.